We are live behind the scenes working today. Not actually a show today, just behind the scenes of me grinding, working late night here. So don't expect a lot of people to show up. If you guys aren't here, thank you guys. But yeah, I'm just grinding. Just behind the scenes of me working, getting ready for tomorrow. I'm gonna have a actual morning show tomorrow for you guys. Gonna have in the morning called the Balling or Falling Show. It's a new show I'm doing. Balling is the players that did good in preseason game week one versus the Titans, and the falling are the players that did not do good in week one of the preseason versus the Tennessee Titans. So that show is gonna be tomorrow morning. That show is gonna be tomorrow morning. This is just behind the scenes, me prepping for that show. So if you guys are here, I appreciate you guys. If you guys are not, hope to see you tomorrow morning when I'm doing my falling or balling show in the morning tomorrow here live on YouTube. Let me see. This was a short I posted today. Grayson Halton, he's a dog. Man. Grayson Halton, he has a good chance to be very involved in the 49ers defense this year. This effort is amazing. This is a little spoil for you guys. Grayson Halton is for surely going to be a guy I'm having on the balling list. Balling or following, if you guys are just joining, balling or following, the balling list is going to be the players who did really good in week one versus the Tennessee Titans, and falling is the player stock who is falling down after week one versus the Tennessee Titans. Grayson Halton is on the balling list. Grayson Halton is a rookie who I think is going to be amazing for the 49ers. He showed great effort on his screenplay. He did not get the tackle, but he showed great effort of chasing down the running back here, or the tight end, excuse me, and just showing his effort. That's what you want to see. Make sure you guys drop a like on your way in, by the way. That's what you want to see out of the rookie trying to make an impact here. This is Jordan Watkins route running. Jordan Watkins is amazing. Amazing job. Great route. Look at the separation he gets on the cornerback. Just phenomenal draw by Jordan Watkins. This is Debo Rackins to Deshaun Shorten, big catch. Good Debo, man. Get that boy Debo. All right. Like I said, shout out for you guys being here. But this is just me grinding, working, getting ready for the balling falling show. So it's gonna be just me just here. Slow behind the scenes, me working. All right. Get into it. I have 5 players for the balling list and then 3 for the falling list. So I'm just typing up the notes on the falling list right now. So I'll be looking at my phone, getting content ready. Gonna turn on this 49ers camp day 13 post conference. I didn't get to watch that yet. I didn't get to watch today's or yesterday's. I was very busy. But that's why I'm live. All right. Let's look up Adrian Martinez stats. I watched the film on Adrian Martinez. I graded him a D-. You guys were in here in the on my post show reaction, a post game recap reaction show. So you guys could give him a D-. He wasn't making the best decisions. I feel like he was just playing hero ball more than actually taking what the defense was giving him. I'm going to see what his stats are. This was 159, 16 for 30, 169. Bet. If you guys are just joining, this is just a behind the scenes of me working. I'm getting ready for the balling and falling show tomorrow morning here on this YouTube channel. Make sure you guys are there. Probably gonna be going on live around 9 to 10 o'clock, somewhere around there, going live, talking about the players who I thought were balling in the preseason game week one for the Titans and the players that were falling. I actually might No, it's very late. I don't know how much people are awake, but I was gonna say I might do it tonight. I'm trying to think. If I do the show tonight, I can record it here on live, have this short up in the morning, but I won't have a live planned out for tomorrow. That's the thing. Let me see something. Let me see if I can share my screen. That's what I can do for you. I can share my screen here. The first thing I do is remove this. Go here. Go here. And then we go. Oh, I gotta sign in on here. Okay. What's the? I need a movie. Please work. Y'all know behind the scenes of what I'm doing here. Looking for players balling and falling. Okay, it's not working. Info plus. Just give me in. Okay, I'm logged in. Perfect. And then we go preseason. We go week 1. We go bang. Close that. We go here. Look for the security code. Here we go. Alfred Collins. Let's tackle. Close that. We go here. Okay, it's not loading. Alfred Collins was in for a total of 19 plays. Let's watch. It's not loading. Okay. I don't know why it's not loading in here. Let me see. It's nothing loading in right now, so probably can't share the screen. Why is my Autumn 2 not loading? Because I'm live? Okay, hang on, I can do that. I can do that. Alfred Collins. Big Alfred did have a very rough game for the 49ers in week 1 of the preseason. Yeah. For his size, the way he was getting moved around is something you do not want to see. don't want to see a guy his size get moved around and moved off the line of scrimmage and off his spot, how he was. He is 6'5", 332, one of the bigger defensive tackles for the 49ers on this roster, and he was getting moved like he was a damn little kid. So he's for surely on the following list. Okay, I'm sure my screen on that. Let me see the. Yeah, I don't know why the R22 is not loading. Let me see if it loads the R22. I do it off my account like this. Does it load? It loads here. Why don't it load? Okay, it's loading here. Can I share my screen? There though. Okay, this does work right here. Perfect. All right, we're watching Alfred Collins film here. I gotta write down. I have him as following, but I just want to make sure. So he's right here. He's getting double teamed here. Just want to make sure. Yeah, he just gets moved. Who is 55 for the Titans? Who the hell? Rugby? I don't care about no rugby. No respect. 55. Is that Jace? No. Oh, it is J.C. Latham, the former Bama. Yep. Young kid Latham, and 66, I believe, would be is Fernando Carmon. J.C. Latham and Fernando just moves Alfred. Latham just moved him out the way. This is what you don't want to see. Alfred Collins is. He's 6'5", 232. That's what you don't want to see. Him just get moved out the way. Here, let me. I hope I can record this and it doesn't reflect on my stream. All right. But I need clips for the show tomorrow, so let me capture it. I need clips for the show tomorrow. This what goes into me getting content out for you guys. I'm usually in the lab late nights like this, 11:51 Pacific. Just grinding. He has 19 plays we got to get through. All right, here we go. Alfred, this is still a starting online for the Titans, so that's something. Okay, doesn't really win on the rap, which is unfortunate, but I know he has one bad rep in the red zone where he just got moved out the way, and he just got moved out the way here. JC Latham, man. Latham and Fernando. Oh my God. What happened to Virgil? Yeah. It's not a good sign for a guy his size to get moved out the way like that is insane. Why could you know that I have the film up? I'm for sure we're gonna get copyrighted, so don't care too much. Gonna go put a thumbnail on this. Not thumbnail. I'm going to go change this title. Go change it. How would I do this though? Edit. I kind of wish I made a thumbnail now, but it's too late for all that. Yeah. Let's away into stream. All right. Let's watching Collins. I want to. Can you add it? Oh yeah. Okay. I mean, he's moving him backwards. Good bull rush, but then Latham comes. JC Latham absolutely owned him in this game. What I don't want to happen, because I am going to be taking notes on this, I don't want y'all to see my list though right now. I don't want y'all to see my falling and balling list just yet. Missed tackle there by Alfred. It was just a rough game for Alfred. You know, he was in the right position. Can't bring Tony Pollard down. Tyjae Spears down. Tyjae Spears gets 7 yards out of that just because missed tackle. That should have been a minimum game or even a loss. He gets 7 yards there. And this is Price Sock being absolutely a dog going against Cornell Tate. We're here to watch Collins. Yeah, just. Oh no! Yeah, we're not supposed to see that. Let's take that down. Let's take that down. Let's take everything down there. Go back there. Go here. Okay. I'm gonna type it on my iPhone. Alfred Collins. Okay, that's the note to have right now on them. This is fun. If I don't get copyrighted and get a copyright strike on this, this is where he got absolutely washed on this run play. If I don't get a copyright strike on this, I'll do this more often. This is 77 taking Alfred out the way. Yeah, it's bad rap. Who is 77? Is that the guy from oh my gosh, I think I know this. It's from a smaller school. I believe it's Peter. Yep, Northwestern, 77. Peter absolutely just did on well. He's on special teams. I don't want to watch special teams. I want to watch him on defense. All right. Yeah, he's just he stands his ground on here on this rep, but not being a force in that backfield, really getting in there. Come on, double team doesn't win. Okay, he's right here. Working on Fernando and JC Latham. He's double teamed. He beats the double team. Okay. That's a good rep. He gets double teamed. Ward eyes are downfield to, I believe that's Robinson. Wendell Robinson. Wendell, however you say his name. Former Giants wide receiver. Beats the double team, gets off there, giving chase. Okay. One of his better reps of the game, but still not best reps. Sebastian Valdez, Baby Hulk. He low-key had a sneaky good game. We're gonna watch this film after this, so if I remember right, he had a sneaky good game. Nothing. Great tackle by Garrett Wallow. Wallow's not getting coverage, but that was a phenomenal tackle. Something to note about this Alfred Collins performance is he is going against the ones first the Titans. I mean, he doesn't push back Fernando at all here. Just Fernando stays his ground on Alfred Collins. Starts pushing him back at the end, but play's done. I mean, yeah. Hoping for better days for Alfred Collins, but this is the rough watch right now. He's just got. Yeah. He is more of a run stopper. We know that. We know that from his film out of Texas and his film from his rookie year. He's more of a run stopper, but this is just rough everywhere. He wasn't even good in the run stopper in this game. This would have been sacked. This is really good. It's stunt by Grayson Halton and Romeo Height. Boom, there's a stunt. Takes a double team. Romeo Height is gonna loop around, gets home, is Grayson Halton. That's just amazing. Amazing play calling scheme by 49er DC Raheem Morris. Usually you don't see a lot of stunts, a lot of fancy things in the preseason just because it's preseason and don't really count, but this is nice. This is probably the best. I am gonna record this and post this. This was probably the best plays that the Niners had that didn't count. I do want to go back and see the holding though. I want to see what they call holding, because that was such a good play that they took away. They call holding on Jacob Robinson. Jacob Robinson's 43. Let's see if it's holding here. The low jersey tug. The low jersey tug is where the flag comes in here. Man. Yeah, you can't do this at all. Jacob Robinson, UDFA out of BYU. He's trying to make the roster. Probably going to stick around in the practice squad. But yeah, that's a flag. Good call by the refs. I like to watch end zone, the end zone view when I'm watching the D line, just because it gives me this shot. Okay, located. Let's work. Okay, both throughout the end, but the play. Grayson Halton, though, baby. Okay, Grayson Halton. Get 75. 77 chips him. It's him first to 75. And then Grayson Halton just works. Shed 75 block. And then gets in the backfield. This comes very fun to me. Grayson Halton makes a great play. right? He gets shut by 77, beats 75, gets a run stop, gets so hyped that he almost hits Cam Ward like this. Hit that white Cam Ward, but all right, Huck. That boy Grayson Austin, man. That boy, so raw. I'm excited to see his career plays out. And the Chris Crusader. Oh, it's going to spin. Okay, Grayson, look at him. Grayson Austin. All right, we're supposed to be watching Alfred. Let's see. Okay, and bad game from Alfred Collins. Give you guys a little low, what I call it, preview of my balling and falling show. He will be on the following list. He was getting dog game long. Nick Martin is on my Commanders. Got a guy named Nick Martin. Sebastian Valdez, 24 out of Washington. That's the guy who I want to watch from after this. Yeah, Nick Martin was in for 40 plays. His last play came in the mid of the third quarter. Nick Martin. He was playing. So mid third. We're seeing something like. Okay. Balling and Falling show is set for tomorrow. Just gotta record that. Now, go and watch some film on these guys. This is my second time I'm gonna be watching film. I did it before my post game show. But this was in for 37 plays. I did it first as my before my post game show, but I wasn't. Now I want to tune into certain players. So here we go. Valdez, it's right here. On a double team, he gets washed. He gets absolutely washed on that play. Not a good rep. He gets washed on the double team right there, Valdez. Hold up. If you are in the chat right now, drop a like on your way in. Like I said, this is just I'm watching film, getting ready for my balling and falling show for tomorrow. No. I saw how dirty my thing is. Yeah, I'm not supposed to see that. All right. Yeah. I don't expect Sebastian Valdez, Baby Hawk to have great reps versus the first team. I see is he is more of a second unit guy, second or third unit guy for the 49ers. So I don't expect him to have great plays early in this game, but something. Look at Nick Martin. It's a great play by Nick Martin. Read and react. Go make the tackle. Where's Valdez? Valdez is right here. This double team gets absolutely pushed out the way. Opens this lane for Tony Pollard, but Nick Martin fills the gap up very nicely. Man, it hurts me to see Nick Martin playing late in the third or mid. It hurts me to see Nick Martin playing until mid third quarter. This ball was being bad in coverage. Where's Valdez? Okay. I don't know how to do on this play. Legal hands to the face, ref. He got there for speed. Romeo Height, that's gonna be his thing, his speed. That's what Romeo Height's gonna be great in this league. It's the speed moves. Yeah, the Titans' first online unit is abs. Whoa. Oh, let's go next play. Nick Martin gave the ball a late punch. Give that ball a late punch there. Mr. Tajer Spears on that shit tight. Okay, this is a great tackle by Jane Duggar. It's a great tackle, Jane Duggar. Great tackle. Yeah, that play is over. That punch is not needed by Nick Martin. Yeah. Sebastian Valdez is striking first this Titans online first unit. It's reasonable. Valdez, I believe, was a UDFA. We can search this up together. Sebastian Valdez. UDFA? Question mark? Okay, yeah, he was a UDFA. So yeah, this is reasonable to see him struggle first as the Titans O-line first unit. This is reasonable. What I want to see is the start of third. I want to see what he did in the start of third quarter. This is where he should be. He should be showing flashes. It's the third quarter like this. That's double team. It's a quarterback draw. He does make tackle. So good job there. Spotting. Great job there. After this, probably just going to go and watch the post-game conference. Or post-practice conference, excuse me. All right, he wins the rep. He beats the center. Yesterday, can't make the tackle, though. I can't switch the video. Team can't get through. We got a few more plays to get through. Great job by Sebastian Valdez on this run stop here. Long arm to 73, the right guard, and gets the run stop on Ricky Singleton out of Penn State. I want to know who this is. It was number 73. Long arm 73. I believe it should be right guard. It is. Cordell Vausen. Sebastian Valdez, long arm zone, gets in that backfield. This is a 2022 draftee by the Cincinnati Bengal. Valdez, great play. Long arm gets in that backfield. Go make the play. Great job. Okay, we got a little loop action here on the D-line again. Or Des. And I believe that's Eric. Let's see who that is. 96 will be Tyson Leo. Dang, I should know that. We'll be bashing with them too. Showing off the athletic ability. Good job right there, Luger. Oh, this play was amazing. But Doan just blew up the running back to go get the sack. This is amazing. Look at him. Boom. Out the way. Out the way. Is that Singleton? 32. Who is this? Nicholas Singleton. Got the way, boy. Him Doan has somewhere to be. Needs to be in there on time. All right. Done with this film. Let's go pull up. Let's go pull up. First, we'll start off with Clay Kubiak. Let's start off with Clay Kubiak. Let me get water first. But yeah, some videos first.
Motions of it, the operation was really clean.
I'm watching the 49ers Camp Day 13 post press conference.
I'm not 100%. I don't think it'll be long though. I think it just needs to heal up a little bit and get him back out there. But we don't think there's anything long term. The motions of it, the operation was really clean, and then on top of that, I thought he executed really well. So really pleased with how he plays. I'm not 100%. I don't think he'll be long though. I think he just needs to heal up a little bit and get him back out there. But we don't think there's anything long term.
There's a lot of 11 personnel out of 3 wides. Is that just because of the injuries you have, or do you think we may see more 11 this year?
Oh no, that's just we only suited up 3 tight ends, and so we're trying to kind of keep a rotation going there. If you go too much 12 personnel, those guys are probably going to be gassed. So it's just kind of who we suited up and the numbers we had. And then I think in the second half,
I like to watch this conferences if it's a rerun on 1.5x speed.
Just how the game went. I think he did a good job. There's a lot for him to learn from that. So it's just kind of who we suited up and the numbers we had. And then I think in the second half, we're in some second and long situations. We're probably doing more 11 anyways because they're passing situations. So just how the game went and the personnel we had out there.
So we got a lot of opportunities in the first half. How do you feel he cleared himself?
I think he did a good job. There's a lot for him to learn from that game. There's things from the game that I think everyone knows why we love him. The way he is with the ball in his hand, the way he catches the ball. He's a very, very strong player, but there's things that he needs to keep working on. The route running, the detail with alignment, all those things. It's going to get better with time, but he just needs to see it, see the reps.
Is this
get better for the
second
half? We're going there. You go too much 12. It's probably going to be gas. So it's just kind of who we suited up in the numbers we had. And I think in the second half, we're in some second long situations. We're probably doing more 11 anyways because they're passing situations. So just how the game went and the personnel we had out there.
So we got a lot of opportunities.
Yeah.
Second half,
So let's clip out.
second and long situations. We're probably doing more 11 anyways because they're passing situations. So just how the game went and the personnel we had out there.
There were not a lot of opportunities in the first half. How do you feel he cleared himself?
I think he did a good job. There's a lot for him to learn from that game. There's things in the game that I think everyone knows why we love him. The way he is with the ball in his hand, the way he catches the ball. He's a very, very strong player, but there's things that he needs to keep working on. The route running, the detail of alignment, all those things. It's going to get better with time, but he just needs to see it, see the reps, get better from the tape. But I was pleased with how he played. He made some good plays, and he just got to keep growing, keep taking steps every week.
Yeah, I like that answer by Clay Klebeck. That's something that I personally also was saying during his draft when the Niners drafted him. I think it was a reach because I didn't like his route running. I thought Denzel Boston had better route running than him. Denzel Boston reminds me of a Mike Evans, a younger Mike Evans who could be a red zone threat, big body wide receiver out of Washington. Those are some of my concerns of Deshaun struggling. I want to see, can he really run the full route tree at the NFL level? And in that preseason game, he didn't really show the route running. So there's two questions there for Deshaun Streamer to answer.
Did you get a sense from him that it meant a little more just because it had been so long for him?
Yeah, I think any young player who hasn't played yet, he's not a rookie, but he is effectively a rookie. You go into that first preseason game, and it's, it does mean a lot to those guys. It's their first time playing in the NFL and suiting up and being in a stadium. And I think anytime that's the case, guys are going to feel a little nervous. And I think that's how it should be. It means they care. It means it matters to them. And he admittedly felt that way, but that didn't affect how he played. That means he was prepared and he was ready for the moment. And I thought his play showed that. So.
I think he carried away with his one game from war. But he's a seventh-round pick and seventh-round quarterback, so sometimes they don't last very long. I mean, have you seen enough to be like, this guy is actually an NFL quarterback on some level? He can stick around as a backup,
Sure.
or is it premature to say what he could do?
Yeah, I think it's premature. I mean, he's a really young player who's got a bright future and with a lot of room to grow. But that is why we drafted him, because we thought he was an NFL quarterback. And I think we saw a lot of talent that he was probably better than a seventh-round pick, but he had an injury in college that we knew he wasn't going to be able to play much this first year. And so his draft value maybe fell a little bit. But evaluating, we saw a guy who was an NFL thrower, who was very bright, who had the right size, and who had the chance to be a player. So, we still think he is, and I think he's taking steps in that direction, but he's got to keep going.
The camp is Mike Evans having? I know it had the climate issue a little bit earlier, but just what have you observed?
Follow your favorite teams.
Just missed some time, but getting back into it now, getting back into the swing of things, just with our practice tempo, our route tree, and I think he's doing a good job. I think just kind of adjusting to Brock, adjusting to, like I said, our route tree, and kind of learning the timing of things. It's new. It's new for any player, but he's doing a heck of a job. Mike's a really, really smart guy. He is on it. He's out there competing and getting better. Today we got him in one-on-ones, ran some good routes, and I just like his growth every day. And Mike has the right mindset that he's just out there to get better. He wants to make our team better, and that's what it takes. And so I'm really happy for that.
Taking a leadership role, or is he just kind of quiet?
I think Mike, he leads in his own way. He's naturally just kind of a quiet guy who goes about his work, and that's what we like about him a lot. He's all about what he does on the field. And so to me, that's kind of what he is every day. It's how he shows up. Players respect that because he shows up on the field what the product is. So.
The guys that injured, but George, it seems like he's taking a lot of steps already for someone who's injured. Just recently, it's pleasant. What do you hear from him just on a daily basis, or when you hear from him, and just kind of how his progress is?
Relentless positivity, George. Like always, that's how he lives his life. That's how he goes by his every day. He's got to me, that's what's going to make him get back from his injury and be himself again, because he has the right mindset. He attacks every day with positivity that he's progressing and he's healing. And just seeing him out there just with the trainers working out, it's great. I'm excited to see kind of how he progresses over the next few weeks and where we're at.
Solid and Morris both have kind of described Brock as a layer king. Unfortunately, Brock has said that Nick doesn't like that. Do you guys look at offensive guys look at layer as a pejorative quarterback?
There's a time and a place, but you want the mindset to drive the football. And Brock has both tools, and Brock is exceptional at whatever layering it is. Throwing it over his own defenders, finding holes in the defense, he's exceptional at that. But if you want the mindset as a quarterback, I'm driving the football, and we remind him of that. He has both tools, and so I think the nickname's funny. I appreciate it, but it's cool that Brock kind of takes it personally too and says, "No, I'm going to drive the ball. I'm not going to layer things." So, but you got to have both tools in your bag. It's kind of a funny joke you're going to bring in.
But off the field, Brock seems sometimes that's too big to be true. You know, he was all the fame and success and money that said he has. It's the same guy. Do you ever see like I don't know, someone who's not perfect? Like, doesn't conduct himself totally correctly?
Nobody's perfect. I don't think Brock would ever claim to be. But Brock's he's exceptional, and you got to be exceptional to get where he's got. To come from where he's come from, being the last pick of the draft, fourth or third on our depth chart when he got here, and just have the work ethic he has, the character he has, the leadership he has. He's a great teammate, he's a great husband, a great father, a good friend, and he's a great guy. And yeah, he's exceptional, but nobody's perfect, and everyone's got flaws and warts, but this is being human. So we appreciate Brock, we love him, and that's why he's a leader of our franchise. So yeah.
You start thinking about the Rams.
I think about him every day. I mean, it's training camp. You kind of dip your toe in watching your week one opponent every now and then, because you do want to start working on things that you think are going to be relevant in week one, and you start studying the tape a little bit. So just kind of an ongoing thing throughout camp. And I think once we get past that Raiders week, we really start to zero in our focus on the Rams.
What's kind of your philosophy with your trying to see there, with your what point you want those guys together and get ready?
Yeah, I mean, you said 3 guys competing. There's a double-edged sword to that. One is you do have to divide up the reps, and that takes some reps away from guys with the ones. That's okay, because those guys are competing, and to me, when they compete, they bring the best out of each other. That's at least the goal. And those guys, those 3 guys or 4 guys, whatever many it is, they come out every day with the mindset that they got to earn it, and they got to be at their best. And I think that brings out the best in those guys. But we're looking for consistency. We're looking for guys who come off the ball with great technique, consistency. And at the end of the day, like, no matter who ends up starting week one, we're gonna need multiple guys in that spot. I mean, we always have, whether it's injuries or guys needing rotation. That's just the nature of playing offensive line. So this competition, to me, whoever comes out of it in week one, it's gonna make that whole group better. And like I said, we're gonna need all those guys down the road. So to me, it's a important part of our team. Guys can do better.
In the latest Hard Knocks, McDonald yanks one of his defensive linemen off the field for getting too close to the quarterback. Is that a constant problem today? That guys get pretty close to your quarterback, getting close to getting ready for week one. What do you say? Do you say anything?
Yeah, I mean, it's something that's you got to address all the time. And in training camp especially, it ebbs and flows because there's tempers that flare. There's guys that maybe haven't been here and weren't used to how we practice, might be out of control, or an lineman's technique is bad. He pulls a guy into the quarterback sometimes. So it's like both sides. You got to call
Holy, George Kittle retired for 15 minutes.
Quarterback can use anybody, but yeah, that's something.
Let's watch it. We are also prepping around the 49ers, so
Howdy. What do you guys?
see.
Holding. What do you guys got for me today? Anybody want to get a riddle? No, I mean, your question come before my riddle. That's fine. I know like the hierarchy here. You can go first. Let's see. This one's actually from Cam. I look like a cat and I act like a cat, but I'm not a cat. What am I? Yes. That guy's got a kitten. Beautiful. You want to hear the one I did yesterday?
That was horrible. I'm sorry. That
This
was
one's
freaking
decent.
horrible.
I got this from one of our intern athletic trainers. If you throw me out of a window, I'm a grieving widow. If you put me in a door, I save a life. What am I? No, 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 no.
Man, you gotta love George. The
letter
character.
N. You take it out of a window, it's a widow. If you put in a door, you're a donor. You save a life. All right, questions. What's up, guys? You were excited. You could go first.
25 days away from the opener.
Who's counting? Okay.
I am. We're 24 days away now, George.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on being ready for week one?
Like I said, I have a chance. We're running around a lot, hitting top speeds. Hopefully we're back in pads practicing sooner than later. Just trying to check the boxes and not be a dumbass is what I would say.
Heading back to practice.
I do, yes. No. You can ask Kyle Shanahan. Okay.
17 from taking off to Australia.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on being ready for week one?
Like I said, I have a chance. We're running around a lot, hitting top speeds. Hopefully we're back in pads practicing sooner than later. Just trying to check the boxes and not be a dumbass is what I would say.
Him being at top speed is very good news.
I do, yes. No. You can ask Kyle Shanahan if you want to. Oh yeah, I got to keep you guys on your toes. Can't just give you all the information. You guys got to do your investigative journalism.
A unique Achilles tear since it was higher up.
Mhm.
What other athletes have you talked to that did the same comeback that you're doing?
Did the exact same? Not a lot, but like I've had plenty of people who have had like Achilles injuries that I've had brief conversations with. Sherman was one of the big ones, and just talked about like the rehab process and how you have to just be. Everyone basically told me that look, they first, as soon as you get out of the cast, which is like 10, 14 days, whatever that is, like the next 8 weeks is the most important part of it. And like if you build a strong foundation, get your calf muscle back, get your strength back, then you're allowed to train faster and get your body ready faster. And so, we dominated those 8 weeks. We had a really good rehab, had a great plan from Ella Trosh to his PT, Heather and her team, my guy Jorge down in Nashville, and then the team. It's been this great team effort. And I feel like we've knocked it out of the park.
I'm sure I'm talking about just kind of how like excruciating some of those small minutia things that you have to do, like picking up marbles.
It's the most boring rehab in the world.
How did you kind of help yourself get through that part that's
it was actually when Ella Trosh told me that I had a chance to play week 1, as long as I took it, did everything I was supposed to do, it was pretty easy to light a fire every single day. But yes, no, it is the most boring rehab in the entire world. It's how many seated calf raises and standing calf raises can you do in a day, basically for 18 weeks. So, and then I got to start walking and running again, which was a little bit more exciting. But it was a very boring rehab, but it's pretty consistent. Just do the same thing every single day.
how many calf raises are you?
All of them. Oh my gosh! I mean, literally, I got cut out of a cast, and I was doing marble pickups and like calf raises, seated, but like literally within 10 minutes, taking my cast off, which is pretty incredible. Yeah, no, it was very aggressive, and looking back on it, I was like, pretty crazy because I went from not being able to put any pressure on it to I'm running routes. It's pretty cool to see.
Your GPS times or whatever you guys use, are those like
I'm hitting the numbers that I need to hit. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Yeah, we're getting there. Pretty close.
Did Elatrash give like a case like precedent for somebody coming back this quick?
Like a specific person. Well, the cool thing is like the PT team that he uses down in LA. So like they've rehabbed hundreds of Achilles and like all the surgeries he's ever done. And so they basically showed me the people who had done it right and the people who didn't do it right. And basically like show me all the red flags. Like, hey, if you do this, but you don't do this, you can tell. Like the biggest thing is like once you get back to running, people stop doing all their strength stuff. And so then like their calf strength stays about, like you got to be under like 10% of equal in strength. And if you're not under that, like that's how you get hurt again. Like there have been guys who torn their Achilles, come back, and then as soon as they come back, they get hurt somewhere else. And so it's just trying to get back to equal as quickly as you can before you go out there and start doing stuff.
At certain points athletically, how do you build up that physical callus, or do you have it? And
Well, I mean, like to build back up your physical callus of playing football, I mean, you just got to play football. So, I mean, that's why, hopefully I'm in pads sooner than later because I don't want my first time being in pads traveling to Australia because I just don't think that'd be a very smart idea. So, these next couple of weeks or everything, that'll depend if that will let me know if I'm ready to play week 1 or not.
So you said that if you're playing week 1, you'll be on that plane in Australia, and if you're not, you'll stay back here in rehab.
I would assume so. I mean, that probably makes the most sense. I would assume.
Has your playing weight been the same throughout your career, and do you want it to drop down now that you've had this injury?
Oh, let's see. My senior year of college, I played at 260. My rookie year, I played at 250, and then ever since then, I've been about 242. And right now I'm 245. So yeah, I mean, feeling good about it. I feel very skinny if I'm under 240 and I can't block people, so it's kind of my job. So I got to stay over 240.
You should try to keep them even. You mean your legs?
The counts. Yeah, I mean, like we have all these different force plates, all that stuff that you can like do calf strength, and so you can measure how equal they are, whether your output and stuff like that. And you need to keep them, whether it's like just a hard push, how quickly can you get the top strength? There's all these different tests that you do, and if those aren't like close enough, then you have a higher chance of re-hurting something else. Like if you don't build up your calf, then your knees are, you have a potential to do something with your knees, and so you just want to get that all back. So then by the time you get back to playing, you feel as normal as possible.
You mentioned wanting to be a dumbass.
Yes, that is something I strive for every day. Trust me, my wife tells me. I try so hard. I'm just going to keep that, as my goal, and then we'll adjust from there if we need to. But I still believe that. My team still believes that. My servant still believes I have a chance. So just keep attacking it.
Positivity is how Clay described you
Yes.
all the time.
Yeah. Why not?
Not judging. Was there a point during this process, which tends to be a long one, where you weren't always positive and you had some of your down moments?
No. I mean, I always think about it. It could be worse. Hey, it could have not been high tear. It could have been down low, or I had to drill through my heel bone. That adds like a month plus of recovery. I've had the intention since I had surgery to play week 1, and like I said, it's very easy to light a fire under you. I golfed 6 rounds of Bandon Dunes 8 weeks after surgery, so that's pretty cool. That was actually the first thing I thought about after I got hurt, was this going to really mess up my golf game this offseason. I actually played the best golf of my life, so I was pretty excited about that, the things that are actually important. But no, it's like I said, it's very easy for me to say motivated. So I had a great time.
George, last year you guys didn't run the ball as efficiently, I'm sure, as you wanted.
No, we didn't.
And a lot of the receivers, there's a lot more speed. Does more speed at wide receiver, do you think, change the way teams will defend you guys and make it easier to run, maybe?
I mean, anytime you have Mike Evans to the outside, it's not like they can really stuff the box, because at any moment you can just go ball. So like most corners going to need help at the top. So hopefully we're not really playing with 8 to 9 guys in the box in every single snap. I think that'll help. But the speed always helps, because if the safeties have to play a little bit deeper, they're not as quick to upfield. And I think that'll just make it a little bit easier on our offensive line, our tight ends, our running back. And then the more Brock gets comfortable with the offense and can get us out of bad run plays, and better run play or even pass play, I think the run game is going to definitely take another step in the right direction this year and not be 3 yards.
Take you to, not up rush, how we establish it with Brock in 2022. Do you anticipate that being a challenge?
Not necessarily. He's good at throwing the ball. I think we'll pick that up pretty quickly. But just hardest thing really is just football conditions. You can run as much as you possibly want, and it's not football. So whole goal is just get the pads back on, get the helmet on, and just go run and stuff like that in good shape.
Like it was like that too.
Love to.
It's probably like the day. It's probably like the day. It's probably like the day.
I think Luke's going to have a fantastic season this year.
Dude's walked by the 10-year wall. If you just walk by the 10-year wall and just kind of let that soak in with this year.
Absolutely. I absolutely love it. Just excited to get up next to Joe Staley, honestly. We know the best thing about the wall is that Joe Staley doesn't have an end date yet, so he's technically still free, which I thoroughly enjoyed. So was his first year 2013? No, 2007, 9, something like that. So yeah, 2007. Out there. Just made me really happy for him. Looked great, control the offense, make good plays, make good decisions with the ball. I'm excited about Grayson Mills.
You mentioned
Oh, yeah, but yes.
skill position guys to come in and sort of.
Yeah.
Christian McCaffrey, 2022 did fine.
I mean, sure. I think running back's slightly different, and I think we tailored a lot of things to him. Like a couple of weeks, we tailored it to him just to make sure it wasn't too much for him. And then he got a stride. Also saying Christian McCaffrey's one of the best running backs I ever played in the game. and just how good he is allowed him just to thrive in our offense. So I'm not saying Luke's not the best player in his position of all time, but like Christian's just a one-on-one running back, and I think he just picked it up a little better. Anyone else? Yeah, you can get these. I love what Strickland's right now. My favorite thing about Strickland is actually just his mindset every single day. Like, there's no ego at all. And one thing I love that Kyle does, he goes like, hey, like in front of the whole team, he's very good at like he will build you up and he'll also like point out your flaws. So hey, sure, like you had like just you had a great game, you had great plays. Hey, here's a couple plays that we need you to be great at and you weren't, and that led to bad run plays, or you didn't like. Hey, this route is a inside foot up, 4-step out route, and you went outside foot up 5 steps, so time to place myself. He's like, these little things I focus on. And Strickland takes offense to that. He looks at it as like, all right, well, hey, coach is giving you an opportunity to get better. And like, that's the mindset you have to have. You've got to be loud to your coach. And if he's not sensitive whatsoever, he has the right mindset for everything. He shows it every day, and he just works really hard. And that's all I've heard about him too. Like, I'm not in every single meeting with him, but I've only heard great things about him. I think he has a chance to be a very, very good football player for us this year. Who, me? Oh.
What's your level of confidence that you won't have to start the regular season on PPE and miss those first 4 games?
Very confident. Sooner than later.
You won't have to start the regular season on PPE and miss those first 4 games.
Very confident. Oh.
Well, what's your level of confidence that you won't have to start the regular season on PPE and miss those first 4 games?
Very confident.
You're non-committal about week 1. But what's your
Who, me? Oh.
Well, what's your level of confidence that you won't have to start the regular season on PPE?
This part of the day.
Let's get around the 49ers. Here. Let's get around the 49ers in. All right, we got the injury report. These are the 2 new injuries: Dominic Pooney and Grayson Halton. Let me see on my Instagram. I don't know if I talked about VFA already. I think I may have. I think I did on that Friday show. But we'll put that still around the 49ers. 49ers will reach out for VFA. It's not his last name. Chill. That's reached top speed. He does not think he will be put on the PvP list. What other messages did we have over the weekend that I didn't get to post on my YouTube channel? He also posts fun clips. We also put up fun clips for the for around the 49ers fun thing. Talk about the news, rumors, and everything about your San Francisco 49ers as the hook. So I think those are all the news and the fun things going. TikTok is the best place to find fun things. So I know there's this McCaffrey clip. So I'll put fun things to show. CNC. Okay. Michael Irvin calls Debo Samuel his favorite wide receiver. Also, TikTok. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be another medium size show. I always try to aim for the injury reports. Other news that's not really breaking news, but like it's the other one. So we have David reach out. We have Trisco says he doesn't think he'll be put on the pub list. He'll be put on the pub list, and then he has reached his top speed. There's just a few things that I'm done. So let's see. Did we miss anything else over the weekend? Been working for about an hour and 7 minutes. Oh, there is. There's this, but where is he? I saw an X. Let me go find it. John, this guy. Let me go on X. Let me go pull this video up. John. Let me go put this up on X. I saw this. Oh my gosh. That's Coach Yak. Coach Yak usually posts everything but the 49ers also. This is kind of why. This is, if Coach Yak misses it, I will always have it on the around the 49ers show. But mainly Coach Yak gets everything. So mainly, we'll see our content be almost the same because it's everything but the 49ers.
Winning the NFC West. Wow! I know we think the Rams are the 27 Yankees. Seattle is just going to cruise the back-to-back championships. Football doesn't work like that. It never has. This is not baseball. You don't just plug and play players. Things can get weird. Obviously, Stafford's injury history is a thing of concern. Mike McDonald keeping these guys motivated. Kubiak was a huge reason for Seattle's success. He's now gone. They replaced him with a first-time play caller. They were 7-2. The Rams. They were Seattle's success. He's now gone. They replaced him with a first-time play caller. They were 7-2 last year when Purdy starts. Here's the other thing. You know who the 49ers beat a lot? The Rams. Kyle Shanahan's record against Sean McVay speaks for itself. Oh, yeah, Seattle that won 14 games and lost 3. You know where one of those losses came? In Seattle against the 49ers. So it's not like the 49ers are intimidated by...
John is spinning right now.
Christian McCaffrey, another season healthy. Nick Bosa, Michael Williams, they got defensive reinforcements, so I got the 49ers. I said this after.
All right, we got that. His name is Sean. I don't know his last name. Minku. Let me see. 49ers will win the NFC West. I'm going to talk a little more about it on my show tomorrow, my Around the 49ers show tomorrow. My balling to falling. I'm going to have... No, this is Around the 49ers show. That's going to be tomorrow. I could do my balling or falling show on Tuesday, but I'm probably going to do them both on the same show. I'm probably going to do Around the 49ers first, and then balling or falling right after. So 2 shows, 2 videos. I got to get to clipping out my clips from these streams. This one probably not a lot of things to clip out. It's me working. I did break down film earlier, so I could clip that out. All right, what else? I think that's it. This is the slate for Around the Footy Arsenal. We got injury report, Dominic Pony concussion, Grayson. We got the other news. We got fun things to show. I like it. So that's 2, 3, 5, 7. 7 things to talk about. Should meet or 2 to 3 minute mark for Around the Footy Hours for what happened around the weekend. If we get some more things in the morning, we'll have that up. But that should do it here for Around the Footy Hours. It's getting late, but before we hop off, let me just clip out everything we gotta clip out.
The Niners.
I think before the season starts, I'm gonna call it the receipt show. I'm gonna pull up every single receipt show. I don't have that thing to pull up.
Was really clean, and then on top of that, I'm not 100%. I don't think it'll be long though. I think it just needs to heal up a little bit and get him back out there. But we don't think it's anything long term. I'm not.
Kubiak again. Not too high.
Long term.
Yep, pictures from that game don't look like it. Go to the 49ers app. The 49ers changed the app once again. Hey. 49ers be having new people update the app, 49ers app, every single season, going into the season. I think it's very hard to navigate. Just getting some YouTube shorts ready to post.
I'm not.
Some background noise.
Coming home.
These are copyrighted. This one is not.
I'm not 100%. I don't think it'll be long though. It just needs. I'm not 100%. I don't think it'll be long. Long term.
Dang. That was Kubiak on first work injury. Yeah, I don't know who put that was.
Anyways, because they're passing situations. So it's just how the game went, and the personnel catches the ball. He's very, very.
That's really this one.
Love it anyways because they're passing situation. I think he did a good job. I think he did a good job. There's a lot for him to learn from that game. You know, there's things from the game that I think everyone knows why we love him. The way he is with the ball in his hand, the way he catches the ball. He's a very, very strong player, but there's things that he needs to keep working on. You know, the route running, the detail with alignment, all those things. It's going to get better with time, but he just needs to see it, see the reps, get better from the tape. But I was pleased with how he played. He made some good plays, and he's just got to keep growing, keep taking steps every week. It's every week.
Yeah, I like this one. Play Kubiak. Oh my gosh. Play Kubiak. See if I spelled his name right. Yep.
Every week.
No, I don't think Strickland posted a picture after the game last night.
And quarter.
I think he did a good job. I think he did a good job. It's every week. I think he did a good job.
Pitcher Strib. Strib City. I love that nickname for Stribling, Strib City. Yeah, we did get some pictures of him. This is perfect. This is perfect. Get this short then and I'll hop off there. I have a morning show to do tomorrow for y'all boys.
Did a good job. It's every week.
So we have some more things to add around the 49ers. I was going to go ahead and add Clay. Gibbs in this one. artist work that actually come up here. And then we're gonna have show clip. We're also gonna have Clay Kubiak. About Strip City. I actually agree with a lot of what Clay Kubiak said about Deshaun stripping. That should be fun to talk about tomorrow. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Good work. Been on live working, give you a little behind the scenes, broke down some film for about an hour and 20 minutes. I'll see you guys tomorrow in the morning show.